welcome back to our channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from our normal family vlogs and mom related content because we just moved, and with moving comes a lot of unpacking, and I started unpacking this box and it made me think maybe you guys might be interested in seeing my makeup collection, me decluttering and organizing it. So I asked on my Instagram, and I will leave that here, but every single person said they would be interested in seeing this. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be decluttering, getting rid of, and organizing all of this makeup. If you don't know, I used to be a makeup artist. And then when Jonathan started his first year of med school, we actually moved out of state. And in the state of Missouri, my esthetician license is not valid, unfortunately. And I still could have done makeup, but it would have just been a lot harder to get my name out there, and I just was pregnant and didn't really want to put the effort into it, so I just didn't really do it that much. I did do a couple weddings, but now that we've moved even further, I just don't see this in my future anymore, and makeup does expire, so I need to get rid of it. I'm gonna go through this whole box and just kind of sort things so I can see what I have of blushes, bronzers. I have a lot of blush here. And then we're gonna go through and decide what I'm gonna keep and what I'm gonna get rid of. I really hope I can get rid of a lot. I find myself really attached to my makeup, so it can be kind of hard for me to actually commit to getting rid of stuff. Once I figure out what I'm not keeping anymore, I'm gonna kind of go through and figure out what needs to go in the trash, what might already be expired, what is just too used to pass on to somebody. I do not have any brand new makeup in here, so I will not be donating anything, but I might see if like some of my younger cousins or my younger sisters might want some of this. And then I might be listing some of it on Poshmark as well. So if I do list any of it on Poshmark, I will let you know at the end of the video. That way, if you are interested, you can go on there and maybe snag something for yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start going through all of this now. Eyeshadow palettes, I think, are the absolute hardest for me to decide what I want to do with. This time I have a decision made. I know what I want to do. I'm just gonna commit to it, I think. So here are some of my eyeshadow palettes. I also have these two, so let's just start with these. This is the Too Faced I Want Candy, the Candy Johnson collection. I got this when I worked at Ulta, mainly for this shade right here, Sugar Plum. And it is a gorgeous shade. Part of me wants to just depot that Sugar Plum shade and then toss it, but I do have some cousins that I think would enjoy this. If I can find another shade that's like similar to that Sugar Plum in my collection, I will spare it. If I can't, you know what, no, I'm just gonna pass that along to my cousin. Next we have the Conspiracy palette, which is Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star's palette. It's pretty fun. I don't really have any palettes this colorful, and I'm guessing I'm not gonna really hang on to anything colorful, so I am gonna keep this one. And I actually ended up getting this accidentally sent to me, so I didn't pay for it, so I don't support either of those people. Next is Kylie Cosmetics. I have 3 palettes from Kylie Cosmetics. I do think I'm going to depot these. No, I don't want this one at all. So this is the Holiday 2016 palette, so old, probably should toss. Powders actually last a really long time. It's really pretty, and I barely touched this, so I might throw this on Poshmark and see if anybody there would be interested. Next, I have the Burgundy palette, which I think is her original palette. It looks like this. Really pretty. I'm not keeping it. And then we've got the Bronze palette, which looks like this. You can see I've kind of destroyed this one. I thought I was gonna depot all of these. This one is kind of trashed. I might just throw this one away. Wow, progress, guys. Next is this Manny MUA palette from Makeup Geek. And it looks like this. So here's a pink shimmery shade in here. I don't know, that candy one is just so pretty. I don't know what to do with this one. I think I'm gonna put this one on Poshmark too. Next are my two Lorac palettes. I know I'm gonna get rid of these even though they are absolutely gorgeous palettes. This is the Naturals or the Nudes one. This is the first Lorac palette. I'm just gonna toss these. This one has a crack in the mirror and it's just super old, but these are amazing palettes. If you're a makeup artist, I definitely recommend these. Next is one that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep. So this is my Sweet Peach palette, and I really don't know that I will use many of these at all, but I really like this palette. So I do think I'm gonna keep it. It's really pretty. It looks like this. I didn't show you. And I actually have a really fun story behind this palette. So I wanted this palette, but the whole website crashed when they released it because so many people wanted it at the same time, and we didn't know when the website was going to be back up. And Jonathan and I were house sitting for some friends, and their alarm went off in the middle of the night at like 2 a.m. And Jonathan went downstairs to investigate, and I went on the Too Faced website to see if this was available, and it was, and I bought it, and there was no intruder in the house. We were fine, but I got my hands on this, and I don't know, the packaging is just so pretty, and I do like the colors, so I do think I'm gonna hang on to this one. Next, we've got the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, which is a rainbow palette that is crap. Honestly, the pigmentation in this palette is garbage. I totally got sucked into the hype on buying this one. I'm just gonna see if anybody on Poshmark might be interested. I would pass it along to my cousins, but I think she would want something with better pigmentation. And I'm assuming somebody that might buy this on Poshmark would know what they're getting into. But like, it's just not very brightly colored. And if you're wanting to actually play with color, this is just not the best palette for it. Next, we have this Alice Through the Looking Glass palette by Urban Decay. It looks like this, super fun and pretty, but I'm not gonna keep it. I knew I wouldn't keep this. I've made some really pretty looks with this palette. This reddish color right here is super pretty. Don't think I'm gonna keep it. So then I've got this Tartelette Toasted palette. Same thing, I'm not keeping this. It is a really pretty warm neutral palette, but it's just not worth keeping to me. So I'm gonna see if anybody in my family wants it. I did use this Fireside color right here as eyeliner for a while, so you can see it's trashed, but if not, I'll just throw that one away. And actually, I don't really feel bad about getting rid of everything because I'm keeping my Jaclyn Hill palette. This palette literally has any color I could need, so I am definitely hanging on to this one. Yeah, I don't feel bad anymore. So these are gonna be the only 3 palettes that I keep. Next, we're gonna go through eyeshadow. So I already know I've got these 2 eyeshadows from Buxom that I absolutely love. You're not gonna be able to see the colors, but one is like a purple glitter and one is a gold glitter, and I'm gonna see if my cousin wants these or my sisters because these are really pretty eyeshadows. I just wouldn't wear them. Then I've got this NARS shadow in Himalaya. You see, that looks pretty. I would hang on to that one. It's pretty. And then I've got these Bare Minerals colors, which are amazing. These Bare Minerals loose pigments I discovered when I was in beauty school. I have Queen Phyllis, which I am gonna hang on to because I used that a ton when I was a makeup artist. Celestine Sex Kitten Heart, which is also really pretty. So you can see it's just like a loose pigment. I'm hanging on to Heart too. Eventually will probably end up getting rid of these, but for now I just can't get rid of them. This Maybelline Color Tattoo, it was really pretty. I'm gonna see if somebody in my family wants that one. And then I've got this NYX eyeshadow, Bedroom Eyes is the color. Ooh, well, just smashed my finger in that, so let's see. It is really pretty, so I'll see if anybody in my family wants that. So next we're gonna move on to bronzers, which is gonna be pretty easy because I'm only keeping 2. I am getting rid of this Sweetheart bronzer from Too Faced. It's shimmery and I do not like it. I'm also getting rid of these 2 MAC bronzers. I've got Matte Bronze, which I did for a while get some use out of. You can see I've hit pan on it, but it is just too warm for me. So I'm just gonna throw this one away since it's almost completely used up. And then Golden Rinse, which again is another shimmery bronzer. This one I have done some serious damage on as well, and it's just got some hard pans, so I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Next, I've got this Marc Jacobs bronzer. This is actually one that I have, believe it or not, repurchased. It's a pretty cool bronzer, but it looks really good on my skin. I don't really reach for it too often, but I'm keeping it. And then my favorite bronzer is in my makeup bag. So I am keeping this. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And it looks like this. So now I'll just have 2 options for bronzer. So this is my favorite blush. It is the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Love Baby. So I will be keeping this. This is the one I always wear. I am gonna be seeing if anyone in my family wants this Too Faced blush in I Will Love You Always. It is just a little more orange than I would normally go for. Also, this Peach Beach used to be my favorite. I do think I'm gonna hang on to this just in case. Well, yeah, I'm gonna hang on to this. It is warmer, but it's like a peachy pink, so I am gonna keep this in case I'm ever in the mood for this one. Benefit California. It is, whoa, a bright, bright, bright orange color. I'm gonna see if anybody in my family wants this one. These 2 are from Chanel, and I'm keeping both of them. They were both gifts to me from Jonathan. This one is absolutely stunning. Camila Rose maybe is the blush name, but it's just a light pink. I don't wear it too often because it's like a particular color, but I do really like this one. And this one is Sunkissed Ribbon in Harmony, I think might be the color. It looks like this. Actually, you know what? I'm never gonna wear this. I'm just gonna, well, yeah, no, I'm never gonna wear this. I'm gonna see if somebody else wants it. This is the blush from Sephora in Passion number 23. This blush, Kylie Jenner said she wore, so I ran out and grabbed it. I can just depot this one, so I do think I'm gonna keep it. I don't know how often or how much use I'll get out of it, but because I can depot it, it doesn't take up any more space, so let's just go ahead and pop her out right now. Throw it in this Z palette right here, and bada bing, bada boom. So I wasn't so sure about if I was gonna keep these Tarte blushes. They're really popular and they're really pretty neutrals, but I am gonna keep them just because I might as well. I could depot them and they literally don't take up any more room. Love it. Oh, drop that one on the ground. Well, this one's cracked, so I actually am not gonna keep this anymore. Lastly, we have the Becca Mineral Blush in Wild Honey. I think Jaclyn Hill said she liked this. I thought I was going to pitch this one, but it's actually really pretty, so I'm gonna hang on to this. So blush I did not do as good in, so I'm keeping 4, 5, 6 blushes. Plus, I do have this palette right here, and I'm gonna see if a family member wants this. And then I have this palette, which I have depotted these. I don't know all the shades. I think this is Dallas, this is Rocketeer, some random other blushes, and Hula. I'm gonna keep this one, and this one, and the rest of them I'm just gonna throw away. So this is it. This is all my blushes. I mean, it's a lot, but I like having options in that department. For eyebrows, I don't have a ton of eyebrow stuff. This is what I use for myself for eyebrows. This is in my everyday makeup bag. It's an eyebrow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use taupe right now, but I have dyed my hair a lot of colors under the rainbow, so it's nice to have options, so I will be keeping this. I will be throwing away these 3 eyebrow products. So this is a Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia. It's just probably old and dried up, so. This Benefit Cream Brow Gel used to be my favorite. This is actually my second one, but it is literally drying out of the package, so I need to pitch that. And then this Brow Wiz, it's just not my thing. I used to really like really sharp defined brows, but I like what I've got going on right now, so that's going away. I'm gonna be getting rid of most of my primers. These 3 are primers that I'm going to be just throwing away. They're probably old. So we've got Becca, the Backlight Priming Filter, MAC Prep and Prime. Oh, and this is a foundation actually from Fenty Beauty, but it's all gone, so I'm gonna throw that away. I am gonna be keeping my Marc Jacobs Invisible Coconut Primer. I love, love, love this. I have repurchased this 3 or 4 times now. It's my favorite. So if you are looking for a good moisturizing primer, I definitely recommend this one. And then my MAC Fix Plus I'm keeping too. I am going to be going ahead and getting rid of my translucent powders because I don't use them. I have the Maybelline Master Fix, a Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and an e.l.f. High Definition Powder. The face products that I have kept, I gave away the rest of my foundations to another makeup artist, but the ones I have kept that are skin products are the ones I use every day. So I have the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, the MAC Studio Fix Powder, just looks like that. The Makeup Forever Professional Ultra HD Foundation is my ride or die. And then I also have a L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation as well. I don't use this very often, but I like having the option. I do also have this Z palette that has some random eyeshadows in it that I am going to be keeping. There's a blush in here that I will move over to my other blush palette. I do think I'm gonna actually end up depotting that Candy Johnson palette too, because I really like it. These two little ones in here, I am just gonna go ahead and pitch though. These were samples from Urban Decay that I got when I worked at Ulta, so no need to keep those any longer. They're not great shadows, so lips, I'm not really gonna go through it all with you guys. I'll just show you guys what I end up keeping once I decide. Alright guys, so Taryn woke up and he's downstairs with Jonathan, if you can hear him. Jonathan happened to get home from school and I'm just finishing this video now, but this is the acrylic case I moved everything into. I got this from HomeGoods a few years ago, and I'm just going to go through it really quickly with you. These are all the brushes I kept and my sponge, and then I also have my Fix Plus and my primer over here. So in here I just have like my everyday stuff, my face makeup, my conspiracy palette, and my brow palette. And then here are the rest of my eye products that I've kept. So I'm very impressed with myself for getting rid of so much. Then this is my highlight, my bronzer, my blush palette, and then my random blushes that I decided to keep. This is my lip drawer. It's like the least organized, but I've got my liquid lipsticks, my traditional lipsticks, lip liners, and lip glosses over here. And then this is a random drawer, so my eyelash curlers in here, my favorite mascaras, some eyeliners, and then just an empty Z palette just in case I do decide to depot some stuff. But yeah, this is, oops, this is stuck. This is what this looks like now. Very clean and sleek. I'm very impressed with myself. And I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video in my bathroom. I just put my hair back down. It's a lot of work. This was a lot of work. But yeah, I'm so proud of myself for getting rid of so much stuff. I just think this will be a better situation for me all in all, just because I didn't need everything that I had for just myself. It worked great when I was a makeup artist, but for now, those days are gone. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, we normally do family vlogs and mom videos on this channel, but that doesn't mean I can't incorporate more beauty stuff if you're interested, or if you want to know more about being an esthetician or my past life of being a makeup artist or working at Ulta Beauty. Let me know. I could definitely do a video sometime covering any of that stuff. Like I said, my toddler is awake. I need to go tend to him. So I will catch you guys in my next video.